Hugo Ekitike is not going to be involved in the 2026 World Cup and is going to be out for 8 to 9 months, if I'm not wrong. This is a very big blow to
Big
Liverpool.
blow,
Liverpool.
bro. Big blow, big blow.
It's a very big blow because
I feel so
I think he was one of their biggest strong player in the team. And now he's not going to be part of the France team that will be going to the World Cup. And
Man, that's
for 8 to
that's so disastrous. For me, I would say it's a big blow for football, not just Liverpool fans. It's a big blow for football. One thing about me is that I admire players that are good, especially those ones that I doubted at some point, and they tend to prove me wrong. You know, I feel that this is a very big blow for France and for Liverpool because most especially for France. Maybe they are able to replace him because they have other players like the likes of Bakola, Olise, Dembele, Mbappe.
Then it's not a big blow for France. You will say it's a big blow for Liverpool.
For Liverpool,
because Alexander Isak is yet to even get his rhythms.
the thing now is that they're out of the Champions League, and it's just going to be hard for them to qualify for the Champions League next season because games that are remaining is just like 6 or 5 games left to go.
6 games.
6 games to go. So I don't think it will affect them that much. They can be able to manage the situation. But Ekitike is a very exciting prospect. This season he has really played well. Each time he plays, I'm saying this not because I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm just saying it generally for football. Each time Ekitike is on the pitch and I'm watching him, there's this like intensity he brings to the game. Even when he went to France and he played for the national team in the friendly, he showed that same intensity there. The guy is a huge prospect, and for him to miss out at this point, I think it should serve as which word would I use? You see Rafinha, you see Rodrigo. Now you can see Ekitike has joined the train now. I feel like more players might actually miss out on this World Cup if they are not careful enough. This is the final part of the season, and I know a lot of people wants to round up the season in a very big way. Some people wants to win trophies. Some people are still looking for how to win their league, like Arsenal. Some people are looking for how to clinch the domestic trophies. They should not forget that there is a big tournament coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a big tournament coming up. Everybody needs to be careful. As a player, yourself, you got to guide yourself.
No man.
You have to guide. I remember when Spain played. I think that was wise in a way for Lamine Yamal. When Spain played this last friendly they played, you could see that Yamal was not really pushing himself in the game, and you could just know that this boy is trying to save himself for either the Champions League or
the World Cup
coming up. Rafinha did not think that way. So now it has happened to Ekitike, and I feel really bad that in the World Cup tournament, some of the best players currently will not be featured. Ekitike has been one of the best players this season.
It's crazy. But whichever one, we move and we say quick recovery to the young lad. Quick recovery.
Next year, bro.
Quick recovery.
Next year.
Quick recovery.
Hey, I go cry you.
All right. Information reaching us is that even though Chelsea doesn't qualify for the Champions League or make the top 5, that Liam Rosenior will still be part of the team. That is the information coming out from the bridge.
As usual, I'll just use the word as usual. And this is what these owners have said to themselves to say, okay, this is the way we are going to work. Of course, they will feel like they will not want to look stupid, because if you sack Rosenior right now, you just made yourself look stupid. Because the same thing that was repeating itself with Graham Potter. When Graham Potter came in and then he wasn't really doing too well, people were calling for a sack, and they said, no, we have to give him time. You give him time. He just came in to a big club like Chelsea, and they are giving him that time until he got to a point where they could not take it anymore, and they sacked him. You understand? And now it looks as though he wants to repeat himself in Liam Rosenior. So if it happens to them, it looks like they are making stupid decisions. They didn't even think about it in the first place before they signed him as the coach.
But what do you think Liam Rosenior is doing that is wrong, that is not getting it right? Because the Liam Rosenior that entered the club, he was winning, he was doing things. And what do you think he's doing, or where do you think he got it wrong? Is he in the player aspect? He's not connecting with the player, or he has lost the dressing room, or like
I don't think he ever had the dressing room. I don't think he ever had control of the dressing room. I think he was just an honest young coach who came in. The boys has not really blended into his idea of how he wants the team to play. And that's why as a coach, it's not enough for you to have the best tactics. You have to have good man management. Yes, as a coach, you need to be able to influence a human being. Sometimes coaches learn, they go to psychology classes. They want to enter your head. So that by the time a player, because it's your job also, if your player is feeling unmotivated, as a coach, you need to motivate your players. You need to speak to them. You need to make them feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
That is how they will perform well in the pitch. It's another side of coaching people don't talk about. And Rosenior, for me, has not gotten to that point. He has to work on that himself. Unfortunately, the board said they will not sack, so we are stuck with him. So we have to push him to work on these areas. And I also use the word Chelsea should give him his players, give him his weapons.
Which type of players do you think Rosenior can work with?
I don't know. It's depending on him. He should make the request. He should be the one to make the request. But the only thing I would say that you can't carry somebody and go to war and not give them the prerequisites.
Rifles.
Yes, their own preferred one, though. Because you get people who say they don't train, they go train with a particular weapon. Then when they come, when you can't employ them, you go expect them to use your own weapon. And sometimes it will not work.
But they should be able to use the weapon.
At some point.
They should be able to use the weapon.
At some point.
Or you allow your enemy to kill you because of you don't know how to use a weapon that they bring to you that you're not used to.
Well, in these terms, in football terms.
Forget about it.
In football terms, I think Rosenior also has to be
that means Thomas Tuchel would have said that, okay, I can't win the Champions League since these players are not.
Thomas Tuchel, really? You're using Thomas Tuchel to compare with
Rosenior? You are talking about giving coach the right.
I said in some instances, not if you look at Rosenior now, he's a young coach, and because he's a young coach, he might not.
That means somebody like Rosenior will mess up big time at Como.
I don't think so, anyways. Because if he didn't mess up at Strasbourg, he won't.
What did he even really do at Strasbourg?
No, Strasbourg is actually trying. Excuse me. For me, I'm trying.
He did not really do much in Strasbourg, man. As far as he did not do much at Hull City, I can't really rate him. I don't know why I don't really rate this man as a good manager. I can't rate that man. All right, we push. Looking at the season, which player are you expecting Chelsea to let go of? Players that you are expecting, if you had to say, okay, Dave, point at these players, which player will you want to make Chelsea sell this summer transfer? Those players, them, and give me your reason why you go want to make Chelsea sell this set of players out of the club.
What I'll say now, tomorrow I might come out here and change my mind.
I beg.
So yes, at least I'm letting the public know so that you will not say, hey, Dave, but the other day you said Chelsea should sell so and so. Sometimes our opinions can change. And
what if I thought say make Chelsea sell Kopama?
No, not be Chris, never Chris. He never reach level of Chris. That's just beginning level. but no. I think Palmer deserves one more season. He's a world class player for me. Selling, the first player I'll call out is, in fact, the two of them joined together. I'm not saying it because I want to disrespect them or I want to disrespect what they've done in the club. Tosin and Badashio, I think it's just time for them to go. Surprisingly,
looking for experience, you are selling Tosin.
Tosin's experience.
He's not a Premier League player. He's 20 years of age. He has played for Fulham. He knows the Premier League very well.
You see, when we talk about experience, we always make mistakes of mixing. See, when I say experience, I'm saying experience and quality. Now, experience doesn't necessarily mean that you must be 30-something or 28, 29 years old. You could be 26 and 25 and you're experienced, 24 and experience. Because you have that quality inside. If you don't get experience, you give me quality. But Tosin, for me, I don't think he can match that pace, especially for Chelsea. I think it's time for him to go. Like I said, I'm not disrespecting him. I love his leadership skills. All the time, I don't want to chop Tosin. I always defend them. I just love the player, but I think it's time for him to leave so that give space for people who won't come. You understand? Tosin and Badashi should make way. I think also Lavia is inside my books, but maybe I'll say it's a maybe.
Okay.
It's a maybe situation. But
What about Garnacho?
yeah, I'm not done.
Go ahead. Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
not done mentioning. So Lavia for me is in the inconsistencies. Obviously, is just bothering us. I'm not oblivious of his talents, his abilities on the pitch, but he has not just been there, and we cannot continue to suffer like that for the fact that okay, every once in a while he goes for injury. We can't. So I'll probably sell him. I'll sell him if a good offer comes. I'll sell him.
Okay.
I'll sell Garnacho. Yes, you called Garnacho. I'll sell Garnacho. Garnacho right now is the last headache Chelsea want to deal with now.
The last headache.
Nah, I'm telling you the truth.
Bro.
Already with the signs of all these things he's showing, bro, we don't have that time to say we want to be looking at Garnacho. Oh, what is your problem? What is it? What is that? Because we need somebody who will be delivering for us.
You know they deliver and they show sign.
Like signs of what?
Wonders.
Signs of what? Madness. We talk about. So, but I think I'll let him go. I think we need an active left winger. If we want to compete well by next season, an active left winger. So Garnacho, I'm sorry, but goodbye.
Okay.
Delap on loan should leave or can leave. Let me use the word can leave on loan. But when you asked, remember you asked me that day if Delap should stay. I said, well, I don't know if we should keep him to January. I think we should just keep him to January. If he doesn't perform, but then send him out on loan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. Which other player? Completely, I said, don't forget our players. Esugo on loan because I feel like Chelsea will still go for a number 6.
Okay.
So Esugo should go for a loan, creating that space. All we want is quality in the Chelsea squad. Yeah, we want quality. Jorgensen should go get another good.
They are talking about bringing my pendant.
Yeah, we can try it. There is no harm in trying. We bring him during the preseason. He has shown signs of quality at Strasbourg. I think.
Yeah.
Strasbourg. Yeah. So if he comes in during the preseason, they should test him where. So I think these are just the players that I would love Chelsea to sell.
Okay. Talking about the left wing, which kind of player are you looking at?
I get asked this question a lot of times. Which player am I looking at? There are so many options.
Or do you think Chelsea will not go and just stick to Quenda?
That would be another gamble. Yes, to be another gamble in my opinion.
Because the player has made it clear that whichever position they put out to him is going to play.
It's not about you being versatile. Will you deliver for us immediately? Will you show signs of delivery? When we had the chance to sign Checky, we refused. Remember we had that chance. Now look at we had the chance to sign Semenyo yourself. But I'm just thinking of the proper left winger that can play in that position for us.
Don't worry, they will help you and see.
Thank you. Because you want to sway them, you want best way them and you this, but I don't want to call you this because I know there are other better options.
Yeah. All right. Looking at the ongoing protests that will be coming up on the 16th, maybe 18th of this month. Today is 15, 16. When are we playing Manchester United? On Saturday.
That's on Saturday.
And that should be.
Today is 15th and Saturday is 18th.
And that should be 18th. If you were to be at the UK right now and to be part of the people that will be organizing the protest or fronting the protest, how will you put it out so that it really gets to the owners so that they will know that the fans are not really happy with the way things are going?
Well, first and foremost, for the fans at UK, it is your right to protest. It's your right to demand the best for your club because this is what they love. Most of them, they love football. I don't think the right approach is for you to say Bluco out because it will not even improve anything unless you are appealing to the UK government to do whatever they want to do.
Hmm.
Maybe just bring something up to make them sell, and which is very unlikely because you can't find unless you find something on them.
Yeah.
You understand? So blue go out is not a good strategy. All you need to protest for is for an adjustment in how things operate there.
The structure.
The structure.
Hmm.
An adjustment on that. You need to push for it. This is where your strategy needs to go. And they should make it a serious movement. Something that if it doesn't change, everybody should be matching almost every day. I know it might not be easy for the fans there. But this is what requires change. Because if you do a one protest and God help you, Chelsea win Man U that day.
Forget it.
Everybody don't forget them.
And that's Chelsea for you.
And see this where the problem comes from. So we need to push for this. No, we've already had protests. They did protests before. What happened? Nothing. So when you match that day, also think of other days, fixed dates of matching. Let the public, the world see it. From 100, it will not double to 1,000. From 1,000 to 100,000. From 100,000 to people from all over the world, fans from all over the world will even join you.
And they won't be comfortable with
Yes, they will not be comfortable. This is just the best strategy. If worse come to worse, I've said it before and I'm saying it again, don't buy tickets.
Already, there is somewhere I saw this news of a fan. They were running an interview. A fan over there said that even that the last time Chelsea sold a 40,000 capacity of Stamford Bridge was during the Liverpool versus Chelsea match under Mauricio Pochettino era. That means the fans are not
empty seats down the day for Chelsea.
Yes.
So I think I think everybody should have every Chelsea fan should be thinking that way.
Yes.
You understand? Not just
more of that.
Yes, more of that. More of that for me. Adjustments in our priorities. Our priority is to win and to win trophies.
We are not about you making
to get the
money.
best of the best.
We are not about you making the money, but don't bring the club down to the drain. Don't take it.
It's just like you always say, even their way of making money is even, to me, I would say rubbish. Because if you are winning and you're doing well, you are going to the Champions League, you are attracting sponsors from each.
Yes.
You make your money.